nationality and is a retired professional golfer, and he has enlisted 120 professional wins. He is regarded as the best golfer of all time. As a father of five, and a grandfather of 22, and I don't know how you guys did that. And your house during the holidays must be amazing.
We only did 5.
You only had 5?
We only did 5. The kids did 5.
Oh, okay. So he has long been devoted to his family, been married for 58 years?
Yeah.
Okay. And I might mention that his wife Barbara has been the driving force behind his career. His married life is as successful as his professional golfing career. And you know what they say? Behind every great man, there's a great woman. Right? So he had the vision to support Donald Trump and the vision to support our next U.S. Senator, Rick Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you the Golden Bear, the greatest golfer of all time.
Yes.
Jack Nicklaus.
Thank you for coming.
I'm not used to doing political talk, so I've basically written something out here.
Oh, good.
Let's see what we got. It says, I think we live our lives by priority. Those things most important to us, and those things we deem priorities in our lives, tend to dictate how we live on a daily basis, how we approach business, how we conduct ourselves as people. For me, the family has always been my top priority. I was able to place my family above golf, above my business, above everything. If family in any way stood in the way of my selfish pursuit of golf glory, so be it. Most often, it was my ability to prioritize my life, put my family first, and gave me the balance and motivation to succeed in golf and life. Governor Scott has his has priorities. In fact, I think his priorities are very correct, in my opinion. With Election Day in the crosshairs of our nation and our state, the last couple of weeks have been a frantic chase for voters and votes. Not for Governor Scott. Sure, he absolutely wants your vote in his race for the U.S. Senate, but because he wants to continue to serve you in the greatest possible way. But right now, his state and his residents are his top priority. 2 weeks ago, Hurricane Michael snuck up on our state in a hurry and raced up the Gulf of Mexico and eventually touched down in the Panhandle, wreaking havoc in areas like Panama City and Mexico Beach. The devastation was unprecedented, and the loss is topping nearly 35, and the estimated damage could be north of $5 billion. The rebuilding process will be lengthy and costly. 4 years ago, I was riding around the county and the state here, reaching out to people for Governor Scott, just like today. But where's Governor Scott today? Where has he been the last couple of weeks? Not on the campaign bus or behind a podium in a rally. He's tending to the aftermath of Hurricane Michael, as he should be, in the places where people are most impacted. He's not knocking down the door of your house asking for your vote. He's trying to be able to rebuild houses and businesses knocked down and lives shattered. I don't know about you, but I want a United States Senator who puts his state and his people first, puts them above his own pursuits. When disaster hits our state, I would prefer to see a governor and future senator trade his traveling cowboy boots for work boots and see him roll up his sleeves rather than attach cufflinks to them. Rather than watch an election soundbite about building a better future for the same people and the same ideas, I want to watch a leader who cares about rebuilding lives and lives so those people can have a happier day. Today and tomorrow. I want a leader like Rick Scott. I'm sure you agree Florida is an incredible place to live. Between our beautiful coastlines, and thriving economy, and low taxes, like all that. I often wonder why anyone would want to live anywhere else. Barbara and I are proud natives of Ohio, but Barbara and I realized more than 50 years ago that this is where we wanted to call home. Our 5 children grew up here, and most of our 22 grandchildren were born here. Barbara and I are proud Floridians. However, there's no doubt, remember, our state has not been without challenges. Again, I want to focus on priorities. During my golf career, I learned that the only person I could control was me. I couldn't control the man on the tee beside me, the one was playing the hole ahead of me or behind me. My success was knowing who I was what I was, knowing what I could do and what I couldn't do, putting in the hard work and preparation to be the best player and person I could be. I also learned the most important shot was the one I was playing at the time. I couldn't do anything about a bad swing I just made or the last putt I missed. I had to focus on the task at hand. You don't quit. You don't look for the most comfortable solution. You learn how to live and thrive in the uncomfortable. Real results only come from hard work and perseverance. That's exactly what Governor Scott has done in the state of Florida. He puts results, not promises, as his first. And here comes that word again, priority. Clearly it's paid off. Over 7.5 years, Rick took a state that was at its worst and certainly struggling. There was 10% unemployment, and the state had lost over 800,000 jobs. Home prices were down, and there were crippling regulations. Since day one as governor, Rick has fought to make Florida a national model for success. Under Rick, our state has paid down its debt, returned $10 billion back to hardworking Floridians by cutting taxes, championing record investments that have meant most to our families in education, transportation, and environment. Florida businesses have created more than 1.6 million jobs in the last 7 years. It wasn't easy, but Rick has proven and continues to prove that he's not afraid of hard work. He grew up with almost nothing and knew that dedication can go a long way. He had his first job at age 7.
Wow.
Not what I did too. Rick opened his first business while he was still in college and was able to put himself through undergrad and law school. Like my father and my grandfather, who was a boilermaker in the railroad, and during 140-degree work days to put his children through school. Rick serves as a model for the American Dream at work. Rick Scott has worked hard to make Florida a place where every child can succeed, no matter how or where they start. We need more people like Rick Scott in the Senate, and I'm proud to support his campaign, but we could use your help. The far-left special interests are throwing millions of dollars into Florida, trying to fuel those final 2 weeks of the campaign and keep the incumbent in office. I'm not here to ask for millions of anybody. I'm here to ask for one thing, your vote. And I'm asking you to take the time out of your busy lives to make certain the rest of your life is the best it can be. And to do that, you need to get out and vote. Take a spouse. Take one of your children. A parent. Take a friend. But vote. If Rick Scott can't bang on doors, you can be part of the growing team that's knocked on over 1 million doors. If you want to be part of the team, you can always go on voterickscott.com and tell your friends to do so. If you want to help Rick break back the results that Washington needs, you need to vote. You need to vote for Rick Scott. People are already voting around the state. It's so important that everyone votes early, as a plan. Election day is not very far away. It's almost upon us. Please don't look back in November and wonder what might have been. Make your life, your future, your state a priority. Let's make Washington work. Let's make Rick Scott our next United States Senator. And that wasn't written by Rick Scott.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. I mean, this has been amazing. This is what it's about. And,
Historical.
they're out here, and
Historical.
the governor can't be here. Thank you so much for coming. This is amazing.
Well,
Historical. And we
Rick
are
has been a
honored.
friend for a long time. I've talked to him a reasonable amount of times over the last few years. He's got your best interest at heart, and he needs our support. Thank you very much.
We're going to win.